Good morning, students. This is Atulya Thomas, your chemistry teacher. In the previous classes, we had learned about characteristics of matter. Even many of you gave online test also related to what we have learned. Some of you have done really well, but some of you need to really work hard. Okay, so we are starting with a new week today. So I would request you all to start studying from the first day itself. Okay, so today we will be starting with the new topic, states of matter. Okay, so first of all, we have already discussed there are three states of matter, and right, matter around us exists in three states. We have already learned, that is solid, liquid and gas. And I have even taught you about the force of attraction that exists between solids, liquids and gas. For example, for solids, the force of attraction between the atoms is very much greater, but in liquids the force of attraction is less between the atoms, and in gases the force of attraction between the atoms is very less, right? That is why solids are rigid and they are very strong. I have asked this question also in exam. Why is solids is so rigid? Because they have greater force of attraction between the atoms, while liquids, they have lesser force of attraction, and gases, they have very less force of attraction between the atoms. Okay, so from today onwards we are going to study the different properties that solids have, different properties that liquids have, and the different properties that gases have. Okay, so let's start with the first topic, that is solids, and let us understand the different properties solids have. First, solids have definite shape, that is, the shape of the solids remains the same its entire lifetime, right? Does your bag change its shape in the middle and then it turns back to the bag? No, right? The bag, if you have a school bag, when you buy the bag and till the time it gets spoiled, the shape of the bag remains the same, right? There is no change in the shape of the bag. Okay, why does it happen so? Because of the strong intermolecular forces of attraction. Okay, there are strong intermolecular forces of attraction. That is why solids have definite shape. Definite मतलब it change नहीं होता, shape उनका shape same ही रहता है throughout the lifetime of the object. Okay, if you buy a table, the table remains the same for so many years, right? Until you forcefully break it, right? All the solids have definite shape. So, and because they have strong intermolecular forces of attraction, they have distinct boundaries also. Okay, and they have fixed volume. Distinct boundaries मतलब you can see in solids कि उसका shape same ही रहता है, there is no change in the shape, right? And they have fixed volume. Volume means अभी आपने chair खरीदा and the weight of the chair is around 15 or 20 kilograms. After some time or after 2, 3, 4 years, does the weight of the chair change? No, the weight of the chair also remains the same. Okay, that is, they have fixed volume. The volume of the solid does not change, shape does not change, they have distinct boundaries and they have fixed volume, right? And they cannot flow, right? Liquids and gases can flow, but solids cannot flow. So these are examples of solids that we can see in our day-to-day life: table, chair, bag, or some things by which we can play, right? Shoes, or a wooden piece, or ball, basketball, or anything like that, right? So all these substances are nothing but solids. Now we need to understand other properties, that is, they have negligible or small compressibility, right? That is, their compressibility is really small, the rate of compression is really small, because they have very small distance between the atoms. उनके atoms में बहुत ज़्यादा force of attraction है, greater force of attraction है, और उनके atoms बहुत चिपक के हैं, right? बहुत close है इनके atoms भी. So their atoms are also very close by and they have greater force of attraction. So it is very difficult to compress solids. Okay, that is because they have very small distance between the neighboring molecules. बहुत कम distance है between the neighboring atoms or molecules. Then we need to even understand the next point, that is, they possess tendency to maintain their shape. That is, solids अपना shape हमेशा maintain करके रखते हैं, and they are when even if they are exposed to external force, ठीक है, अगर आप टेबल पे जोर से मारोगे टेबल का शेप चेंज होगा नहीं, द शेप ऑफ द टेबल रिमेन्स द सेम, राइट. So that is, they have a tendency to maintain their own shape when it's exposed to external force. Now if you are going to break the table, right, you are going to break the table with some rod or with some axe, then you have changed the shape of the table because you have applied under great force, you have applied on the table, right. But if any external force or small external force is applied, they have a tendency to maintain their shape. Okay, now the second last point is what I have explained now, that is they can break under force but it is difficult to change their shape. तो तुम टेबल को तोड़ दिया, तुमने तो टेबल को तोड़ दिया तो उसका शेप थोड़ा डिस्ट्रॉट हो गया, पर तब भी तुम अगर जोड़ के वापस रखोगे इट्स शेप रिमेन्स द सेम, राइट. सो यू आर ब्रेकिंग द सब्सटेंस बट द शेप ऑफ द सब्सटेंस डज नॉट चेंज. So that is why they are called as rigid, because they have greater force of attraction, they have less or very small distance between the molecules, right. So these are some properties of solids. The last property of solid is they have high density and they do not diffuse at all. Density क्या होता है? Okay, density is given by the formula mass by volume. अगर आपको किसी ऑब्जेक्ट का डेंसिटी कैलकुलेट करना है देन यू विल कैलकुलेट इट यूजिंग द फॉर्मूला दैट इज डेंसिटी इज इक्वल टू मास बाय वॉल्यूम. Okay, mass is nothing but the weight of the substance divided by the volume. Okay, because density for solid, density is usually calculated when the substance is immersed in water. For example, if you take a chalk piece and put it in water, okay, now you will have to calculate the density of chalk piece. How will you do? You will calculate it by the formula density is equal to mass by volume. So what is the mass of chalk piece? Some grams, 3-4 grams. Okay, you will calculate the mass also. Then you will find out the volume, right, in what, how much volume of water it is immersed. So you can find out the density of any substance, okay, present using this formula, that is mass by volume. Now you need to understand solids have high density, okay, and they do not diffuse at all. Diffuse means वो एकदम दूसरे पार्टिकल्स में डिफ्यूज नहीं होते. डज सॉलिड गेट डिफ्यूज्ड इनटू एयर? नो. सॉलिड्स जस्ट डिफ्यूज्ड इनटू वाटर? नो. बट इट टेक्स time. If you are taking some solid, if you are taking sugar and salt, it can get diffused. Diffused मतलब completely उसमें पिघल जाना पूरी तरह से कि पता ही नहीं चलता उसके अंदर वो सब्सटेंस है. ऐसा तो कभी नहीं होता कि सॉल्ट और शुगर उसके अंदर पानी के अंदर डिफ्यूज़ हो जाए, हमें पता नहीं चले उसमें सॉल्ट है शुगर है. वी कम टू नो, राइट, देयर इज सम चेंज इन कलर, सम चेंज इन टेस्ट, समथिंग लाइक दैट, राइट. सो सॉलिड्स हैव हाई डेंसिटी एंड दे डू नॉट डिफ्यूज़ एट ऑल. हवा में सॉलिड गायब हो जाता है? नहीं. बट सम लिक्विड्स हवा में गायब हो जाते हैं, राइट. And gases also diffuse in each other. Liquids also have property of diffusion, but solids do not diffuse at all. They do not have the property of diffusion. Okay, now let us look into some examples of solids, okay, where we have a doubt, क्या ये solid है? Okay, right, first example is rubber band. ओके, रबर बैंड का तुम लोग शेप चेंज कर सकते हो, राइट. ऑन स्ट्रेचिंग यू कैन चेंज द शेप ऑफ द रबर बैंड ऑन स्ट्रेचिंग. सो इज कैन इट कॉल बी अ सॉलिड और इज इट अ सॉलिड? yes, rubber band is a solid because rubber band changes under the force, right. When you're applying the force on the rubber band you can see there is a change in shape. Otherwise the rubber band remains the same, right. पूरी full time rubber band ऐसे ही पड़ा रहता है. but अगर तुम उस पर force लगाओगे, when you're applying force on the rubber band you can see there is change in shape, right, under force. and when you leave the force what happens? दोबारा rubber band उसका original shape में वापस आ जाता है, right. and when the force is removed it regain back the same shape. okay, now if excessive force is applied what will happen? और भी ज़्यादा फोर्स लगाया, what will happen? when more force is applied what will happen? it will break, right. first you need to understand rubber band is a solid because it has definite shape and volume, right. and when you apply force then its shape is changing. okay, and when you leave the force or when the force is removed what will happen? it comes back to its original shape, right? And when you put excess amount of force, when you apply excess amount of force, what will happen? Rubber band will break. So rubber band are solids because they have definite shape and volume. So next move on to the second example, that is sugar and salt. Okay, शुगर एंड सॉल्ट आप लोगों ने नोटिस किया होगा, जिस भी बर्तन में सॉल्ट डालो और जिस भी बर्तन में शुगर डालो, वो शुगर और सॉल्ट वो बर्तन का शेप ले लेता है, राइट? शुगर ऑल्सो टेक्स द शेप ऑफ द यूटेंसिल और शेप ऑफ द जार. सिमिलरली सॉल्ट ऑल्सो टेक्स द शेप ऑफ द जार. सो कैन दे बी कॉल्ड एज सॉलिड्स? उन्होंने तो लिक्विड्स का प्रॉपर्टी दिखाया ना. लिक्विड पानी किसी भी बोतल में डाल दो, किसी भी शेप के बोतल में डालो या बर्तन में डालो, उस पानी उस शेप का हो जाता है, राइट? वो बर्तन और या फिर जार या फिर बॉटल का शेप का हो जाता है. सो यहाँ पे शुगर और सॉल्ट भी ऐसा प्रॉपर्टी शो कर रहा है. सो कैन दे बी कॉल्ड एज सॉलिड्स? Right, they can be called as solids. They are solids because if you take individually salt or sugar, उनका shape change हो रहा है? No, they have definite shape and volume. Volume भी change नहीं हो रहा उनका कभी भी. If you are taking it in your hand, even if you keep it on a plate, or even if you put it in a jar, or you leave it somewhere, or any other utensil, it will take the shape of that utensil, but its volume and its shape is never changing. That is why they are called as granular solids. Okay, because they have fixed shape and volume. But if you keep it in any utensil, that is, if you keep it in hand, it will take the shape of the hand. If you keep it in plate, it will take that shape. If you keep it in a jar, it will take that shape, because they are granular solids. But this does not mean that their shape is changing, right? Salt या फिर sugar का shape change हो रहा है? नहीं, it is the same. It's just that when you're putting it, they are called as granular solid. They are so small and in size that even they are put in certain utensil, it takes that shape of that vessel or utensil. Okay, but it does not mean that they change their shape. Okay, so it is a solid. Sugar and salt are solids because they have definite shape and volume. Right, see, salt crystals and sugar crystals, if you take, you will put it in a jar, it takes the shape of the jar. But if you have taken it separately, you have put this salt here or you have put this sugar here, can you see any change in shape after some time? No, the shape remains the same, and the volume also, what you have put here on the table of sugar or salt, also remains the same. So this shows that salt and sugar are solids. Okay, even if it takes the shape of a jar. Okay, I hope you have understood the second example. Now let's move on to the third example, that is sponge. Okay, everybody must be knowing what is a sponge. I'll show you a picture now. So this is a sponge. इससे बर्तन धोने के लिए यूज़ करते हैं, right? A sponge, or even cleaning the board, duster, or it's used for many purposes. Okay, this is the sponge, and you can see large number of holes present on the surface of the sponge. See, holes है इसके पूरे surface पे, right? So now what are we going to understand? See, what about sponge? Okay, is it a solid? You are able to press the sponge, right? You are able to compress the sponge, right? आप उसको उस पे force दबाते हो तो इसका shape change होता है, right? So you are able to compress it. Why does it happen so? It is happening so because I have I showed you just now, because sponge has small holes in it, or minute or small holes is present in it. Okay, in which air is trapped. What is it? Sponge में छोटे छोटे holes है, minute small holes है, in which air is trapped. Okay, now when you are pressing the sponge, what is happening? Air which is present inside the holes is expelled out. That is why you are able to compress it, right? So there are lot of air molecules present between the sponge. So when you are compressing the sponge, the air molecules from the sponge goes into the air or is expelled out. Okay, but it is a solid. Why? Because it does not change its shape, it does not change its volume, right? Until and unless you are applying a force or you are compressing it, it does not change its shape or does not change its volume, right? When you have compressed, उसका shape थोड़ा change होता है, and when you leave it again, it comes back to its original position, right? So that is why they are called as solids even. That is because they have definite shape and volume, and they do not change their shape unless they are compressed. Okay, even if they are compressed, and after some time when you leave the force or when you do not apply any force on it, it comes back to its original shape, right? That is sponge. So now we have learned 3 examples of solids जो हमें लगता है, which people feel that they are not solids but they are actually solids. That is nothing but rubber band. Then we learned about sugar and salt crystals, and third we learned about sponge. Okay, so this is the diagram of sponge, where you can see large number of holes present in it, and when you're pressing it, what is happening? Air is coming out of the sponge, right? Air is trapped in between the holes of the sponge, and when you're applying force, air comes out, air is expelled out of these holes. Okay, but its shape remains the same and its volume also remains the same. Now let's move on to the second state of matter, that is gases. That is liquids. Okay, so liquids are the second state of matter. Now let's look into the property of liquids. Liquids have no definite shape. Okay, there is no definite shape present in liquids. Liquid को किसी भी container में डाल दो, it takes the shape of that container. If you put in a long necked bottle, it will have the shape of that bottle. If you put in some other bottle, it will have shape of that bottle, right? So liquids does not have definite shape. That is why they take up the shape of the container in which they have been put. Okay, and liquids have definite volume. Shape definite नहीं है तो भी they have definite volume. Okay, like 1 liter पानी 1 liter ही रहता है, right? It's does not they have definite volume. उनका volume हम लोग calculate कर सकते हैं, right? If you are taking 1 liter water, you can measure 1 liter water and you can pour it into a vessel, right? If you have to take 2 liters of water or 500 ml of water, right? You can measure the water or the liquids, any form of liquids. It can be milk also, it can be any form of liquid, juice also, any form of liquid. So you can calculate, or you can have a definite volume. Okay, why do they have a definite volume? The reason is that they have weaker intermolecular force of attraction. उनका intermolecular force of attraction is weaker than solids, as we have already learnt before. Okay, so they do not have definite shape, but they have definite volume because of weaker intermolecular force of attraction than solids. Okay, now you know even this point also, you know it before, that is they can flow from a higher level to a lower level. This is level. Okay, it has given lever. यह है higher level to a lower level. They can flow. Yes, they can flow from a higher level to a lower level. जहाँ पानी ज़्यादा है उस level से जहाँ पानी कम है lower level तक flow होता है. जैसे waterfalls or rivers keep flowing because the level of water where it's higher, it flows from that area to the place where the level of water is less, right? So water flows from higher level to lower level. Now liquids are compressible. Why are liquids compressible? You can compress liquids, okay, because they have large distance between the neighboring molecules. Liquids के बीच में, in the previous figure you can see I have shown particles of liquids here, and you can see there are a lot of spaces present between the particles of liquid, right? Can you see the spaces present between the particles of liquid? Yes, so that is they have greater intermolecular, they have large distance between the neighboring molecules. That is why they can be easily compressed than compared to solids. Okay, but gases में सीधा उल्टा है, सबसे ज़्यादा compressible है gases because there are large distance. Liquid से भी ज़्यादा distance है between the neighboring molecules. Okay, so liquids are compressible. Why? What is the reason? Because of the large distance between the neighboring molecules. Okay, they are as compared to solids. Okay, but the compressibility of liquids is less than gases because gases are highly compressible and they have lower density. Liquids ka density is comparatively lower than solids. Solids have greater density and liquids have lower density. So these are all examples of liquids which I have given here in this picture. You can go through it. What all examples of liquids are present in our surroundings? Okay, now next point is liquids can diffuse into another liquid. ड्यू टू द फैक्ट दैट मॉलिक्यूल्स मूव फास्टर. ओके, एक लिक्विड को तुम दूसरे लिक्विड में इतनी अच्छी तरह से मिक्स कर सकते हो क्या दैट दे कैन डिफ्यूज इनटू ईच अदर. ओके, व्हाट इज एन एग्जांपल? लाइक इफ यू टेक एन एग्जांपल ऑफ कोका-कोला, ओके, अ कोल्ड ड्रिंक और समथिंग लाइक दैट, इनटू विच कोल्ड ड्रिंक में कभी भी पीने से ऐसा लगता है उसमें पानी भी मिला हुआ है. Okay, cold drink has or many juices or many liquids, they have water also present in it, right? So that is, a liquid can diffuse easily, mix into another liquid, okay, due to the fact that molecules in a liquid move faster as compared to, but it is slower as compared to gases. क्या होता है, लिक्विड्स ईजिली मिक्स हो जाते हैं दूसरे लिक्विड्स के अंदर. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, इफ़ यू आर मेकिंग लेमन जूस, okay, now you are putting lemon juice into water, right? So lemon juice is getting diffused into water, right? So a liquid is easily diffused into another liquid. Why is this liquid easily diffused into another liquid? Because molecules of a liquid move faster. Okay, but अगर हम उसे गैसेस से कंपेयर करेंगे तो ये स्लो होता है, गैसेस और भी फास्टर होता है. ओके, so liquids can diffuse into another liquids because molecules of liquids move faster. Now, if you take examples like oxygen or carbon dioxide gas, they are all required for survival, right? Of aquatic animals also, for us also, right? We need oxygen. Similarly, aquatic animals, that is, which are animals which are present beneath the sea or ocean or river, right? Fishes or aquatic plants, etc., they all need carbon dioxide as well as oxygen, which is required for their breathing and for their essential purpose, right? So how do they get this oxygen and carbon dioxide deep inside water? तो क्या होता है, all the living creatures need to breathe, right? Every living creature has to breathe. Okay, so the aquatic animals can breathe underwater due to the presence of dissolved oxygen. What is this dissolved oxygen? That is, large amount of oxygen gas is dissolved in liquid. Okay, how does it happen? It's naturally present in that form. Oxygen is dissolved in the liquid, which is helping these animals and plants which is present beneath the water to breathe and to survive. Okay, so thus we can conclude that solid, liquid and gases can diffuse into liquids. So we have learned also solids can diffuse into liquids, but it is very very less. Mostly solids cannot diffuse into liquids, but for some cases they can. Then we learned liquids can easily diffuse into liquids, right? And gases can very easily diffuse into liquids. So that is the example of dissolved oxygen we have learned now. That is, in aquatic bodies, the animals and plants, or aquatic plants and animals, can survive or breathe because of the dissolved oxygen that is present in the water, by which they are able to breathe. Okay, now you need to understand that rate of diffusion ka rate of liquids is higher than that of solids, right? Diffusion ka rate of liquids is higher than that of solids, but it is lesser than that of gas. Okay, why is it greater than that of solids? Because in liquid state the particles move freely, right? Particles के बीच का force of attraction is less, and there are lot of large space is present between the molecules, right? And they have greater space, and particles move freely. That is why, as compared to solid state, that is why rate of diffusion of liquids is higher than that of solids. Why is it higher? 3 reasons है. First of all, particles freely move करता है. Okay, force of attraction between the atoms are less, and they have greater space between the atoms, right? So as compared to solids में क्या है, particles freely move नहीं करता, do not move freely, they do not have space between the atoms also, and they have greater force of attraction. That is why diffusion का rate in liquids is greater than that of solids. So now you can see this diagram. Oxygen is taken up by the plants, right, and they use it for photosynthesis. Similarly, oxygen is also used up by the organisms that is present in water, right, for respiration. Now let us move on to the third, that is state of matter, that is gases. Okay, now let's move on to the property of gases. That is, gases डू नॉट हैव डेफिनेट शेप. कोई शेप नहीं है गैस को, हवा में ऐसे ही पड़ा रहता है, राइट. डू यू फाइंड एनी शेप ऑफ गैसेस? नहीं, गोल है ना, रेक्टेंगल है या स्क्वायर है, नो, राइट. सो गैसेस हैव नो डेफिनेट शेप. दे टेक अप द शेप ऑफ द कंटेनर, राइट. इफ़ यू टेक अ बलून और आप उसको फुला रहे हो तो जिस शेप का बलून है उसी शेप का हो जाता है, राइट. वो गैस ऑल्सो present inside the balloon. That is why they do not have any definite shape. It takes up the shape of the container or balloons or any other substance. Okay, so they have no definite shape and they have no definite volume also. That is, उसका volume हमेशा change होता रहता है, right. If you take a balloon, can you measure the amount of gas present in the balloon? You can, but it might change even after some time. उसका हवा थोड़ा निकल सकता है, तो the volume is not definite. It keeps on changing, right. अगर आप अपना रूम में बैठे हो, आपका रूम में कितना एयर और ऑक्सीजन प्रेजेंट, इफ़ यू आर मेजरिंग, आफ्टर सम टाइम इट विल बी डिफरेंट. मे बी मोर ऑक्सीजन गैस हैज कम इन और लेस कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड इज प्रेजेंट, राइट. So they do not have, gases have no definite volume also. They have no definite shape and they have no definite volume. Okay, why no definite volume? Because of the weakest, सबसे कम weakest intermolecular forces. So they have no definite volume because of the weakest intermolecular forces. And they are not rigid. You can see, can you see the gas molecules here? They are so far from each other and there is no or very less force of attraction, right. Very less force, intermolecular forces, because they are far from each other. Large distance is present between the gases molecules. So they are also not rigid. And they are easily compressible. Why is it compressible? Because when you are applying pressure, the particles of gas can easily compress because they have excess space between the particles, right. Gases easily compress कर सकते हैं. उसका बेस्ट एग्जाम्पल है इन कोका कोला. कैन यू, when you are opening a cold drink, any cold drink, I just give an example of Coca Cola, okay, Coke. If you open any cold drink, first क्या आता है, गैस रिलीज होता है. देखा है, साउंड आता है बहुत ज़ोर से और गैस रिलीज होता है. वो कौन सा गैस है? कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड गैस है. बिकॉज वो लिक्विड को कंप्रेस किया है विथ और डिफ्यूज़ किया है विथ कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड गैस. ओके, सो वाई इज gases so easily compressed? Gases can be easily compressed because they have large or excess space between the particles. Okay, तो जब तुम pressure apply करोगे, when you are applying pressure, they can easily be compressed. Okay, now they can easily undergo diffusion also. I have taught you in liquids also, gases undergo diffusion very faster compared to that of liquids, right. So they can easily undergo diffusion. Why? Because the molecules of a gas move at a very fast rate. Okay, that is why speed of diffusion is also very fast. Why can they be compressed? They can easily be compressed because of the excess space between the particles. The next point is diffusion. Why are gases rate of diffusion in gases very fast? Because the molecules of gases also move very fastly and the speed of diffusion also is very large. Okay, now gases do not have any particular direction. They can flow in all the possible directions. You can see gases, the smoke of or this gas which is going in different direction. सब एक ही डायरेक्शन में नहीं जा रहा, सब ऐसे फैल के different डायरेक्शन में जा रहा है. So they can flow in all possible directions also. So now let us look at some examples of gases which we are using in our daily life. That is nothing but, first is LPG. Sorry, by mistake it's LPG. By mistake it's LNG is written. That is LPG. Okay, that is liquid petroleum gas. Okay, that is nothing but we use this LPG in cooking. Right, in our house we use it for cooking. For example, even in oxygen cylinders also LPG is present. That is oxygen is supplied to various hospitals in the form of cylinders. So these are examples of compressed gas. One is LPG, liquid petroleum gas, which is used for cooking. जो तुम्हारे घर पे cylinders आते हैं उसमें क्या है, उसमें LPG है, liquefied petroleum gas है वो. ठीक है, that is gas को, लिक्विड को गैस लिक्विफाई करके पेट्रोलियम गैस के फॉर्म में भर दिया है सिलेंडर के अंदर. ओके, गैस हैज़ बीन कंप्रेस्ड. and put it into the form of cylinder, and it is used in cooking. Similarly, ऑक्सीजन सिलेंडर्स ऑल्सो जो हॉस्पिटल्स में सप्लाई करते हैं उसमें ऑक्सीजन को कंप्रेस करके सिलेंडर के फॉर्म में डाला है. ओके. Similarly, another example is CNG, that is compressed natural gas. What is it? It is used as a fuel, right? CNG bus, CNG autos, you can see, right? They are used as a fuel in vehicles, and they all have high compressibility because they have large spaces present between the molecules of gases, right? So they can easily be compressed on applying pressure. So now if you are they have high compressibility, large volumes of gas को तुम लोग compress कर सकते हो, and they are transported easily in the form of cylinder. Example is LPG, CNG, and even oxygen cylinders, okay, where gases can easily be compressed and can be transported easily in the form of cylinders. Now let us look into another example which is given in your textbook. That is, we come to know what food is being prepared by a mother, okay, right? All of us come to know what food is being prepared in the kitchen without even entering the kitchen. How does that happen? You get the smell, right? You get the smell of that food which enters or reaches your nostrils, your nose. Now have you ever thought, how does this smell reach you? ये जो खाने की जो खुशबू है हमारे नोज से नोस्ट्रल तक कैसे पहुंचता है? द रीज़न इज़ दैट द पार्टिकल्स और स्मेल ऑफ फूड मिक्सेस विद द पार्टिकल्स ऑफ द एयर, right? When somebody is cooking food, you get the smell because the particles or the smell of food get mixed with the particles of air that is present in the kitchen, right? And what is happening? The air keeps on moving. Air does not stay at one place, so air keeps on moving. So what is happening? The air is moving away and away, farther and farther, so it reaches your nose. Similarly, it reaches to other people who are sitting even far away, right? Because the smell or the particles of food get mixed into the air, and air keeps on moving, so it even reaches your nostril and also reaches to the people who are sitting even far away from the kitchen. Okay, so the smell of hot cooked food reaches. What is the process? कौन सा प्रोसेस से ये हमारे नोज तक पहुंचता है? The process is nothing but diffusion. Okay, diffusion process से it gets mixed into the air and it reaches us. Okay, and similarly we have learned diffusion in solids and liquids, right? Solids do not diffuse at all, we have learned, but liquids also diffuses. We have learned about the cold drink and the lemon juice. I have explained you. Okay, now ऐसा क्या है gases में कि उसका diffusion इतना जल्दी होता है? Why does this diffusion in gases take place so faster? Because of the high speed of particles. Okay, and there is large space between the particles of gases. That is why diffusion property was also very fast. Okay, that is why gases में diffusion बहुत faster rate में होता है compared to liquids and compared to solids. Solids में तो होता ही नहीं है. So in gases rate of diffusion is very very high because they have large space between the particles. बहुत सारा space है between the atoms and the particles, and the speed of the particles is also very high. That is why diffusion rate is also very high or very fast. Now these are all examples of gases that you can see, that is different gases or forms of gases and all you can see in your surroundings. Okay, so you can go through all these examples. Now let us look into the difference between the solid, liquid and gas. Solids are rigid, right? While liquids are not rigid, and gases are also not rigid. Rigid मतलब greater force of attraction के हिसाब से they are strong, cannot be broken or cannot move your hand through the solution, right? Solids के अंदर से hand move कर सकते no, because it's very rigid and strong. Liquid के बीच में से आराम से हम हिला सकते हैं अपना पानी bucket of water के बीच में से, right? In gases also you can easily wave your hand through the air. Similarly, now solids have fixed shape, right? Yes. Liquids have no fixed shape and gases have no fixed shape. Volume, solids have fixed volume, liquids have fixed volume, but gases have no fixed volume. Okay, now gases cannot be squashed means compressibility. Okay, solids cannot be compressed, liquids cannot be compressed, but gases can be compressed. Squashed is nothing but compressed. Okay, so solids can be compressed, Liquids also can be solids cannot be compressed. I'm sorry, solids cannot be compressed, liquids cannot be compressed, but gases can be compressed. Okay, so now go through this difference that is I have given between solid, liquid and gas, and write it in your notebooks. That is, they have stronger intermolecular forces. Solids have strong intermolecular forces, liquids have weak intermolecular forces, and gases have very weak intermolecular forces. Solids have very less intermolecular space. Intermolecular space solids में is very less. Liquids have large intermolecular space, and gas has very large intermolecular space. Okay, now solids have definite shape and volume. Okay, liquids do not have definite shape but have definite volume. Okay, gas has no definite shape and no definite volume. Now solids have high density, yes. Liquids have low density, and gases have very low density. And the last point is, solids cannot be compressed, liquids can be compressed, and gases can easily be and highly be compressed. Okay, now I have given some questions which has to be written in your notebooks. So go through the PDF which I will be sending you, and I will be doing some corrections or mistakes which are there in this presentation. I will be correcting it in the PDF, so you can write the PDF in your notebooks. Okay, if anybody has any doubt in whatever I have taught today, please message me or text me personally. Thank you.